AD, overthrowing the Roman Empire, all the way up into the sacking of Constantinople in 1453, all the way up into the Soviet Union being brought down in Russia, in other parts of Russia like Prussia, Russia, and Georgia, and those places like that, lasted all the way up into the 17th century. We were controlling it. We had England up until the time of Cromwell. We had France up until the time of Napoleon.
Hold the book up a little bit and closer.
You see that?
Yeah.
A miracle of the great martyr St. George and the Dragon, because this really happened. See, white people try to say this was mythical.
Moscow Archaeological Office of the Ecclesiastical
Moscow
Academy.
That's in Russia. If you go to Russia and you go to the Cathedral of St. Basil, you won't see nothing but black images on the wall, because black people was controlling Russia.
Along about now, that group that sent us that letter must be kicking their TV off.
Yeah, they must be kicking their TV set.
Shooting their TV off the stand.
Yeah. You said niggers ain't nothing, right? You came from niggers. The hell you devils mean we ain't nothing? We your father. We brought you in this world. And you've been disrespecting your father for a long time, and now you're going to get whipped for that. Give me Psalms 50.
Boy.
That's right, you ain't nothing. You lower than the snot that come out of a man's nose. You ain't nothing, and you don't know a lot of things. You're always running your damn mouth, but you don't know nothing.
Boy.
That's right. Give me Psalms 50, and I want to start on the 16th verse.
But unto the wicked.
Unto you devils, you so-called white people. You want to know who the wicked is? Here they go right here. Now this is what you call brotherly love. You want to know who the wicked is? This is who the wicked is right here. But unto the wicked, the Lord said,
what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What do you monkeys got to do to declare the statutes of the Most High? Read.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
You ain't have sense enough to change drugs when you was in them caves. And you got the nerve to holler about you going to take the covenant of the Most High? When you was living in the caves of Europe, you wore a pair of underwears until they disintegrated off your body. Read.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
See, you hate anybody to tell you what to do. You don't even want to listen to the Most High. Read.
And castest my words behind thee.
You don't obey the laws of the Supreme. Read.
When thou sawest a thief.
Yeah, you pass laws for faggots and all that, and you're the biggest thief on this earth.
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
You don't speak nothing but lies about everything, about the history, about what you did. I'm going to tell you, you haven't done nothing. You haven't done nothing but robbed and steal. That's all you did. You ain't created no cathedral. I ain't finished. You ain't created no Cathedral of Chartres. You didn't build Oxford University. We built it. We built the Cathedral of Chartres. We built Buckingham Palace. We built Notre Dame. We built Westminster Abbey.
We set up the night order.
We set up the knighthood order and all that. We was King Arthur and the Knights at the Round Table. We were Camelot and Charlemagne. We were all those people. We was Robin Hood and the Sheriff of Nottingham. We was King Arthur. You were the devil that Bible speaks of, and so shall you ever be. Read.
John 10 verse...
Oh, I wanted you to go back in Psalms. I wasn't finishing there. Go, read, keep reading.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
Yeah, you speak against us. Much as I hate to admit it, you bastards used to be our brother. Yeah, these things right here used to be our brother. Thank the Lord he disowns them, though.
Right, the red sheep of the family.
Yeah, the red sheep of the family, the little damn monkey. Read.
Thou slanderest.
How you gonna look at a black man and look at this picture and say we don't look right? Now, who don't look? Look, I'm gonna put my face next to these guys. Who looks more human? Could these two guys win a beauty contest? They couldn't win a damn thing but death coming out looking like that. Read.
Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
Yeah, you spoke against us. Read.
These things that thou hast done, and I kept silent.
While you was doing all this, the Lord kept silent. So you start building up in your mind, well, maybe the Lord is white.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But the Lord don't look like you. He's black.
But I will reprove thee.
He's going to reprove you because he's going to put you in captivity under us.
And set them in order.
He's going to set us in order
before thine eyes.
He's going to bring us back as the mighty nation of Israel.
Now consider this, ye that forget the Lord, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver you.
Why is the Lord going to do this to you? Give me Ezekiel 22. Why are you so-called white people going to hell? Why is your back going to be whipped? Why are you going to be castrated? Why is the white woman going to be raped every day? Because that's what white women want anyway. White women love it when a black man rapes them. They want nothing more than that. They love it. All they want is a big, strong, black buck. Why? Because the buck stops with us. They want it when they want us. And they're going to have us too. You know how? In captivity, they're going to be slaves. They're going to be the new ancient mama on the pancake box.
Bed wenches.
And bed wenches. And they're going to stay on their knees and lick the dust off our teeth, off our feet, off of anything we tell them to lick. Whatever we want them to lick, they're going to lick it, they're going to lick it well. Now, go in here in Ezekiel 22, and I want you to, here's what the Most High said about you so-called white people. The 29th verse, Ezekiel 22:29.
The people of the land.
The people of this land, you so-called white people, you peckerwoods, you crackers, you rednecks, you devils, you scumbags, you snakes, read.
Have used oppression.
You have used oppression against our people.
And exercised robbery.
And you exercised robbery. All you did was use oppression and exercise robbery against our people.
And have vexed the poor and needy.
And you have vexed the poor and the needy. That sounds like the damn white man to me. He's used robbery, oppression, and he vexes the poor. Read.
Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully.
You have oppressed us wrongfully. So therefore, here's what you're going to get. This is the thing that you're going to receive from the Most High for coming against us like that. Read 20th verse.
As they gather silver and brass,
and they gather silver and brass,
and iron, and lead, and tin, into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you.
So-called white people are going to be gathered, worse than the people who was gathered in the death camps of Auschwitz. Read.
In mine anger,
in his anger,
and in my fury,
and in his fury,
and I will leave you there.
He's going to leave you here
and melt you.
He's going to melt you. And where you devils going now? Run on out west and get a bag of sand now. Because the Most High is getting ready to melt you devils. Melt. Do you know what the word M-E-L-T, melt, means? You're going to be melted by nuclear missiles and by angels. He's going to melt you. Melt. Melt.
Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you the fire of my wrath.
He's going to blow on you the fire of his wrath.
And ye shall be melted.
And you devils are going to be melted. I like that one. I'm going to use that one from now on. You devils going to be gathered together and melted. You like that? Do you like that? No, you don't. That's tough. That's what's going to happen.
As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace.
In case you didn't understand, in case you thought it was a wrong interpretation, just like you melt silver in a furnace,
so shall ye be melted.
Being black and the Israelites being black.